Have you ever wondered why there are 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour? It seems oddly specific. Why not use something simpler like 10 or 100? The answer lies deep in ancient history and mathematics, and it all starts with the people of Mesopotamia. Over 4,000 years ago, the ancient Sumerians and Babylonians used a number system based on 60. This base 60 system, called sexagesimal, made complex calculations easier, especially when dividing things into fractions. Unlike our modern decimal system based on 10, 60 is divisible by many more numbers: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. This made it incredibly useful for measuring time, angles, and even land. Fast forward to ancient Egypt. Egyptians developed sundials and began dividing the day into two 12-hour halves, based on their observation of the stars. They also divided the night sky into 12 sections using star patterns, leading to the 24-hour day we still use today. But there were no minutes or seconds yet, not until later. The Greeks and Romans inherited timekeeping from the Babylonians and Egyptians. Greek astronomers like Hipparchus proposed dividing the hour into 60 minutes and each minute into 60 seconds, adopting the Babylonian base 60 model. By the 14th century, mechanical clocks in Europe began to reflect this ancient system, displaying hours, minutes, and eventually seconds. Why 60? Because it's mathematically elegant. The number 60 has 12 factors: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30, and 60. That means it's easier to divide an hour evenly between multiple people or devices, something incredibly useful before digital clocks existed. Here's another fun fact: the 360 degrees in a circle? Also thanks to the Babylonians. They viewed the circle and the passage of time as naturally linked. That's why time and geometry often overlap in ancient systems and even in modern watch design. Even though we live in a digital age, we've kept this ancient sexagesimal structure. Why? Because it's consistent, useful, and deeply embedded in science, navigation, and technology. Changing it now would disrupt everything from GPS to international aviation. Time, as we measure it, is a relic of both ancient logic and modern precision. Every second that ticks by is part of a system that stretches back thousands of years. So the next time you glance at the clock, remember, you're reading a design perfected in ancient Babylon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden history of the everyday world.